Hi, Wisdom Tree Preschool. Today we're going to go over all of the rescue horses we have here at the 4-Star Ranch. Our rescue was started officially in 2018, even though we were rescuing horses way before that. Our first horse that we rescued, his name is Thor. We rescued him October 31st in 2017. He's a big gray gelding. When Thor came to us, he was severely underweight. He had a few infections and he had Lyme's disease. With a little bit of effort, we started working him slowly under saddle and putting weight on him. Now, in 2020, he is one of our best lesson horses. He is an amazing jumper and he puts in a great teacher for lots of students. Thor came from us from somewhere out west. Even though we can't be sure where he came from, we know that he has a notched ear, which is normally used for herding cows, and it shows some of the best horses and the ones that are easy to work with have notched ears. Thor spends most of his days hanging with his friend Odin. They share a paddock together, and if it was up to them, they would share a stall together too. When Thor started with us, he was very hot-tempered and he didn't know anything about jumping at all. I saw his potential and worked him through it, and he ended up being an excellent jumper that I would school around many times. Here are some pictures of him jumping at his highest. After he ended up being a great jumper, I figured he would be a perfect asset to the lesson program so that all the kids can learn how to jump on such a kind, sweet, and sensitive horse. The next rescue that we already met in our last video is Demi. Just to recap on her, she's a large Belgian draft mare. She used to work for the Amish. And then we got her a little over a year and a half ago. Demi does many jobs, mainly works in our therapeutic riding program as she is fearless and not afraid of anything. She also goes on trail, enjoys being groomed, and likes to wear costumes. Our largest rescue horse is our next one, Fleetwood. Fleetwood came to us as a rehab rescue, which means that in his past life, he was injured while working over large jumps. After he was injured, he was abandoned by his previous owner. When we got him, we had to heal the muscle and work him back into health. These are some before pictures of what he looked like before we got him. You can see he has no muscle tone and his body is shaped very differently. That's due to lots of work that we put into him to rebuild his strength and rebuild back up his muscles. Now Fleetwood is back to jumping around, healthy and happy. He is only used for adult riders as he is the largest horse, standing at 18 hands. He is only for adults and he enjoys being in paddocks and meeting everyone with his friend Sugar. This is our newest rescue horse. His name is Ceres. He's still in training with us so he can learn to calm down and enjoy his new life here at the 4-Star Ranch. The last rescue we're going to meet is Odin. He is a Hackney Arabian pony. His past life, he probably pulled carts and was never saddled before. When we rescued him, we had to teach him how to be saddled and how to have riders on his back. He hangs out in the paddock with Thor all day and is very bonded to him and doesn't like leaving his side. Odin was pretty gross when we first got him. He had equine lice, maggots in his hair, and he was severely underweight. We also had to cut the halter out of his skin. Now, Odin is used for all lessons. He is a great kid's pony, and he's a barn favorite. He's happy and healthy, and he's a perfect addition to our barn. Thank you for watching. We can't wait for you to meet all the rescues when you come to visit us this month.